Hello there everybody, welcome. This is a different kind of video from like the usuals I make, like gameplays and stuff, but a very important one, and I really am excited to make it. I wanted to do something I haven't done before, at least not to like this extent. I wanted to do a September recap, or like put in this video like all the things, big things, important things that I consider are important from September. I'm gonna share everything that made my September super awesome. I think it has been one of the most active months in like all these years I've been on like every platform like Twitter and YouTube and everything. So I'm super happy to share this with you, and I hope you enjoy it. I'll be putting pictures, I don't know if here or here, whatever I see better, so you can enjoy this little ride with me. I mostly want to do this video with you to see how much I've accomplished, because I'm very proud and I'm very happy, and I received a lot of messages from people that with like mutuals and stuff like that, congratulating me, and I'm very happy. Thank you so much. I'm working very hard, and I also want to share this so I can remember in the future, because I consider my YouTube like my little personal memory space. I don't share a lot of personal things, but a lot of like things related to drawing or playing that are like my favorite hobbies ever. I do share. Okay, so we started September with me changing my scribblies. I had been known for my scribblies, I think, for the most part. Like they were my most popular commission, and I need to make a video about scribblies, okay? How they started and how I got an idea of making little MS Paint doodles, and they blew up, and I'm so very grateful for them. They are on a pause right now because I have so much work, but this month, at the start of the month, I think September 1st, last month, I changed the prices from $3 per scribbly to $5, which is a big change because I'm making the prices higher, and I was kind of worried people wouldn't support me. I know people are very kind. People are very kind and very sweet, so they supported me, but I was worried about it, and I hope people will think I'm greedy. I was just taking too much time to complete them, and some requests are like more complex, and I don't do an extra price for that, so I better charge a little bit more and respect my times. The way I started Scribblies, I am gonna expand on this if I make another video. Why I started Scribblies is because I wanted to make art accessible to like smaller VTubers that needed like small art to post with their posts, like not only text. If you want like a little art of your VTuber, I don't know, drinking coffee, then I can make it, and it's gonna be cheap and it's gonna be accessible, and that was like my goal with them. So I raised the price a bit, and people were really understanding, and I think I sold them out. I was offering individual and group, and they all sold out, and I was very grateful. Thank you as always. If you see me looking at here, it's because I have my monitor here and I'm reading like everything here. I have it everything written down so I don't forget. Another thing is that I got a new VTuber model. This was very exciting because I've always wanted to have a VTuber model made by myself, so I could like customize it and everything I wanted whenever I wanted. But I found this little VTuber model. I'm gonna leave the artist credit here. I found it like a customizable model, and I was so very happy. Like it was pixel and it had everything I wanted, so I got myself this VTuber model, and I came back to streaming. Actually, that's my next note. I came back to streaming with just chatting, and I was so happy, and a lot of people came and say hi, and were super kind and everything, and I was so happy with my VTuber model. I need to configure it a little bit better, because I think it has a bit of delay. I don't know if this is common with VTuber models, or maybe I have some settings wrong. If you know, if you can help me, tell me how I can fix the delay. But yeah, something I gotta figure out myself. But yeah, I came back to streaming, and I also came back and did a Hollow Knight stream that I need to do a second one. I'm filming this on October 3rd. I don't know when it will be uploaded, maybe a week from now. I don't know because I have to edit and do all these things. But I made a Hollow Knight stream. I need to make another one because I'm so excited to play, and I really liked it. I never played Hollow Knight. I think I played like just a bit, but I didn't remember anything and I didn't know anything. So I was really excited to play it, and I hope I can make like more streams of more games. Talking about videos, now that we're talking about streaming, I counted them. I posted 19 videos on YouTube this month, which is a lot. I'm very happy. My goal actually is to post every day, one day. Post every day. I know it's a lot, but like I grew up with YouTubers that posted every day, so so that's like a big inspiration. I won't overwork myself, don't worry. And I also posted 8 YouTube shorts, which I don't post often, but I played some games where I had some funny moments, and I was like, oh my god, I need to make clips of this to show friends, or to show anybody, like, hey, look at this moment, this was funny, so they don't have to see like the whole 45-minute video. I don't know. But I was very happy. I made a lot of videos on Steam demos, and I also made indie games from Itch.io gameplays, which I always do. I love playing indie games. And I made some games with a friend, but I will talk about that later. Then here comes the big thing. Okay, so the 5th of September, I wrote a tweet. I'm gonna read it. I've been drawing a lot today to create a new type of commission. It's very silly. Face like this. Hee hee. You'll probably see it next week or so. Lil bow, lil sparkle. Thank you for being here. I can't wait to show you. Okay, so this was the commission, okay? And then I made another tweet on 9th of September. New type of com will open soon. Hint, and I put like the little emoji of the computer. Then, the same day, I posted the custom animated blue screen of that screen, and it just blew up. And I wasn't expecting it like one bit. I made this little commission and I was like, oh my god, look, the funny. It's very funny. It's very silly, guys. And I was expecting maybe getting 1 or 2, but it blew up. It blew up, and I couldn't believe it. And like I said, I had another tweet. I don't have it saved here, but I said something like, the notifications woke me up because I was sleeping, and I think I woke up at like 3 a.m. and I saw I had like 1,000 notifications. And after that, I gotta tell you, fun fact, I got really anxious about this, like in a good way and in a bad way. Like I was really like excited, like, oh my god, this is like blowing up, and I've never had a post blow up like that, and I was getting followed and everything like that. So I was really happy, but I was also very like anxious, like, oh my god, like there's so many people asking me for commissions, and at this time my commissions were closed because the slots were filled up, and I was so nervous. And I actually had to uninstall Twitter because I was checking it and people were commenting, and I had a lot of notifications, and I was becoming like really, like, I wouldn't say stressed, but I was checking it very often. But yeah, that was a lot. Like in a good way. Then a day later, like literally a day later, on the September 10th, I opened the waitlist, and that was the first time I opened waitlists. So yeah, I had to figure out how waitlists worked. Then little things I made like in the month. I made myself a new stream alert, animated cute stream alert. I made some sub badges that were little strawberries of different colors. And I also made myself some animated emotes with my new VTuber model. They are like a bong, a little dance, a pat, and like a shake. They are very cute. Then I was very grateful, and I didn't know how to show my gratitude. So I made a new shop item. I made a little wallpaper for everyone to use. That's currently free in my vegan shop still, celebrating autumn. Right now it's spring here where I live, but I know in the north it's autumn, and a lot of people that follow me are from the north, so I made it themed for you all. Then on September also I started making a lot more of adopts. Adopts are like little like character designs that you can buy, adopt, yeah, and you can use as little mascots depending on the terms, right? But I write that you can use them as mascots, as OCs, you know, and I think they are pretty cute. And I've always wanted to make to do character designs. Actually, my biggest inspirations for my art are the mascots they have in Japan. I really like getting inspired on like Pinterest, so I really like using Pinterest for like concepts. So for example, I open Pinterest and I see a pudding and I'm like, oh my god, I should make a pudding character. Like that, I do that. I also became a star seller on Pigeon thanks to the adopts. Thank you so much everyone who bought an adopt, or everyone who shared the post so more people can see it. But I think the most important thing is like doing things not because of other people, but like because you enjoy them. Like this time when I made adopts, I was like, okay, if no one buys them, they're just gonna stay on my shop, and they are cute, and I enjoyed making them. So that was like my goal, enjoying making them. And I made very silly adopts like this. I'm gonna put a picture probably, like this tomato cut that I really like, and I gave him like dyed jeans. Like, oh, last month, no, the other last month, on June, yes, I dyed my jeans, and that was a little wink at that. Since I dyed my jeans, I gave him dyed jeans. Another thing that's very important to say is that I kept making art that I liked on September. I didn't share all of it because I do art and I keep it for myself, but I did share this art that I'm gonna put here, about Ichi, with like, I like making these really busy arts that are like very few colors and that are very silly and hand drawn and drawn like in a way that's, I wouldn't call it lazy, it's not that, but like careless, or like, I need to find a more positive a more positive adjective, but like in a way that I don't really mind the lines being like not perfect, you know. I really like this style. Like I make a little leg and the other one's bigger, you know, or like I make an eye and the eyeball in this one is bigger than this one, or this is not fully filled in with color, you know, or this little color like bleeds like outside the line. Like I like that. I think it's very human, and it's very nice. It looks cute. Then another thing, I opened the waitlist for the bubble icons. I've been enjoying making them, and they are very cute, and I love seeing people on Twitter or Blue Sky or wherever they like to use them. Using them, it feels like having a big family. Right now I changed my icon, but I'll come back to that icon after October. Right now I have a themed icon I'm gonna show after. Oh, this is an important thing. On September, I made the first gameplay with my best friend of 9 years, also my mod on Twitch, Flo. And this was really important to me because I've been wanting to make a gameplay or like overall like a video with her for years, because I think she's the funniest person in the world. She's really funny, and she makes me laugh a lot, and I make her laugh, and I think we have like a really good connection, or like, I don't know how you would call it. Like we complement each other, I think, very well, and I always have fun playing with her, and I could convince her to do a little Stardew Valley gameplay with me. She actually bought the game. She bought the game so we could play. That's very nice. She's very sweet. She's very kind, and we had a lot of fun, and we already made 2 gameplays when I'm recording this, and I hope to make many more of many more games. We made 2 Stardew gameplays, sorry, and we also played Roblox, which we have fun in. We have fun playing too. So like, That was something very important in the month of September for me personally, and I hope you also enjoyed the gameplays. I think games are more fun when you play with friends. Talking about Roblox, I also customized my avatar. You're gonna see it here, my little piggy. I had some Robux. I actually won. I don't know if you know this. I'm gonna share this with you. You want free Robux? If you want free Robux, you actually can get them. I got mine on Microsoft. They have like this little program where you can do searches and earn points, like Microsoft points. It's called Microsoft Rewards. And then you can exchange those points for Robux, you know? So, like a code, and then you put it in Roblox and it gives you Robux. So, I got my Robux that way, and that's why I could buy myself the little strawberry shortcake hat and my little outfit. And I think it's very cute. So, if you want free Robux, you heard that from me. Use code ICHI. No, I'm joking. Not sponsored. Oh, another thing that's very important for my artistic life. I started sharing more pictures that I take with my camera. I have a little digital camera and I started taking pictures. I've been taking pictures for like a year now, but I wanted to share them now with you. And I hope I can take more pictures and share more pictures. I really like sharing the little things I see. Another thing I shared and started sharing were motivating posts, like positive affirmations. But I made myself some little notes I could look when I felt a little bit down. People always say affirmations are good. I think they are. I do like seeing a little post that's very pink, that has a curvy that says you are enough. I think that's very powerful, reading those words. You've been liking them, so I'm very happy. I'll keep making them. Oh, this is very exciting as well. I got 100 plus more than 100 5-star reviews on my VGen, which is a lot, and I'm so very thankful, so very grateful for all the love and all the people that I don't share my reviews. You can go check them out and read them yourself. Even if you just say I loved it, or I really like working with you, or thank you so much. People leave like really cute things written there, and it makes my heart very happy, and I want to thank you for that. Oh, this in the future, this will be important. I bought Minecraft. Yes, I bought Minecraft. I already had Minecraft, but I have a private account which is with some private details, so I didn't want to use that one. But I bought Minecraft, and I have Ichigo Porky name already mine. And I have my how do you call it, my skin that Skullcat made it for me. Skullcat. Also, I'm gonna mention Skullcat now, because I changed my icon. I changed my icon for Halloween month, and it's made by Skullcat, and I've shared about Skullcat also in September, which is another best friend. I have two best friends, Flo and Skullcat, and they both are super talented and super fun, and I love them very much. They are dear to me and super lovely, and I wanted to share Skullcat's art because they've been raising money for mental health to pay their therapist sessions. So if you can go help them now, I'll leave the link in the description. I'll probably leave some examples of their art here, or the link here. I don't know, I'll edit this after. I don't know how I'm gonna edit this, but go support Skullcat, please. I'm already supporting them, of course, outside of the public eye, but I also wanted to buy an icon to help showcase, like to spread their art, because they are so very talented and so very underrated. So on September, the last day of September, September 30, I reopened my wish list on coffee. I had deleted everything I had on my wish list because I was really busy and I couldn't keep up, like updating the prices or the stock of things, because I have to do it manually. But now, since I'm managing my time better, I reopened it. So if you want to gift me something, I posted a tweet showing like some images of stuff I added to my wish list. Of course, it's not necessary, like the wish list or donating on my coffee or whatever, but if you want to have like a kind gesture or like give me something cute because you wanna like help me in another way, not just like giving a tip, it will be super appreciated, of course. And I always make an unboxing of the things people give me. I have a playlist. I'm gonna leave the link, I don't know if in the card here, because I can put links on the card. That's very interesting. Or I'll leave the playlist here or in the description, maybe all of the above. But you can see there I made videos of things that people have gifted me, so like puzzles or earrings or water bottles. Very, very nice. Thank you so much. I'm very thankful. Everyone's so kind. Everyone is so kind. I cannot say thank you. Like I will have to say thank you to eternity because I'm very thankful and I don't know how to say it. I need more vocabulary. But yeah, that's the last thing I want to share for the month. I also had a lot of things I did on my personal life that I didn't share because I try not to live only on the internet. I do spend a lot of time on the internet, but I also do things outside of it. I'm gonna mention just a few. I went a lot to the cinema because they were showing movies that were free. You could go for free, yeah, like you didn't have to pay, and there were Argentinian movies. Another thing I did was that I went. I kind of post about these things sometimes, but I bought myself, for example, an Argentinian shirt for next year's World Cup. Some notebooks to write because I really like to write. I don't share my writing. I was thinking about sharing my writing, not personal writing like journal, but maybe I could share some poetry, or I could share, I don't know, whatever. I'll have to think about it. We'll see what happens next month, but this is like my September recap. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it's not too long. Thank you so much for being here with me another month. I hope you continue to support me. I hope I can see this video in the future and be like, oh my god, look at all what I accomplished. I'm very proud. I'm already very proud just seeing these things, because sometimes I think we do not recognize all the things we do in the month, all the things. And I'm talking about things that are more public, but I've also accomplished a lot of things for myself. Like I started doing more exercise this month, and that was very cool. And I did not record it, but it is in my mind. I think we should pay attention more to all the things we accomplish every day, even if it's as small as going outside and for a walk just because you enjoyed it. That day is already very special because you did that, because you did something different, because you did something that made you happy. Okay, I'm gonna finish it here. Thank you so much again for watching, and we'll see each other again on the next video. Goodbye.